What's up guys, and welcome to my new career mode, and as you can see it's with PSG, so let's get into it, no jibber jabber. Right, so here's my PSG career mode, and let's go into the emails to see what they want us to do. So number one, they want us to win the League Cup, which should be pretty easy to be honest. And then we have the scouts, and I've taken the extra option they've given me, which will give me an extra scout, which will be great for me. And then the league, they want me to win the league title. The only competition I've really got is Lyon, Marseille and Monaco, so it shouldn't be too simple. Okay, let's go into the transfer budget now. And in the transfer budget we have 132 million and 120,000 wages, but I'm going to adjust that and make it 100, around the 120 mark. We're about 350,000 in the kitty for the wages. Let's go over to the squad now, and in the squad, let's have a look. They've got a 4-3-3 at the moment with Sirigu in goal, Van der Veer at right back, Alex, Thiago Silva, who's amazing, Maxwell, Motta, Verratti, Matuidi, Cavani, Ibrahimovic, and Lavezzi. Now let's have. Now I'm going to change the formation, I think. So I'm going to go for. I think I went for a 4-1-3-2. I think it was 4-1-3-2. Let's have a look. I'm taking my time here. I shouldn't be taking my time as I'm pre-recorded this, but there we go. 4-1-3-2. That's a great formation. It allows me to play Blaise Matuidi at the CDM role, and then I can bring in a new CM. So as you can see here, I'm moving Blaise Matuidi to the centre defensive mid role. Let's have a look. Oh, great work rates. Yes, right there. There we go. Then I think I'm going to get a new replacement in for Thiago Motta. Maybe Johan Cabaye, as he's already moved there in this transfer window for around 90 million, I believe. So I switched around Lucas, bringing in Lucas at right mid. I think he's 21, so he should be a decent player for the future. And now let's go over to the transfers. And at the transfers, we have, I want to get Johan Cabaye from Newcastle. A great little player, slightly old at age 27, but I believe he's got one of the highest overall ratings in terms of stats. So let's have a look at him. Yeah, so if you look at all green, lovely. They value him at 8.5 million, but I'm inquire. Let's have a look. Now, for left mid, I'm thinking I want to bring back the best French player ever. Well, near enough ever, not ever. But Franck Ribéry. He's a vote for the Ballon d'Or, so he should be great. And then have a look at Germany's future star, Julian Draxler. He's 19 years old, shows great potential. Could be a great player for the future if I could pick him up. Maybe not in this transfer window, but the next one. Okay, so then next left mid was Borussia Dortmund's Marco Reus. 24 years old, good little player, valued at 16.5 million. Then I've got my inquiry. They wanted 19 million, so about the same in real life, so I think I would offer him 15 million. See if they'll accept that. And there you go. They've accepted the offer. So I'm going to offer him around the 80,000 mark, 3 years and important first team player. I think we also had, transfer offer for Sirigu. Now I am not letting that man go. He's a decent age and a decent rating, so there's no point in letting him go. Okay, we've got got a final scout report on Julian Draxler, 19 years old, 7.5 million, which is pretty cheap to be honest. And there we go. Johan Cabaye accepts and is coming to the club. So we've picked him up pretty early in the transfer window, which is always great. And then here we go. Transfer offer for Thiago Silva. Now that is going nowhere. No. There we go. Reject that. 24 million isn't a bad offer to be honest, but he's not going anywhere. An international offer doesn't matter. And there we go. Johan Cabaye is in the club. Let's go put him in the team. So get rid of Verratti. Get rid of Duche on the bench. Don't need a goalkeeper and career mode on the bench. So there we go. Johan Cabaye is in central midfielder. Now I'm going to change the kit number to what he is now at PSG, and that's number 4. His number at Newcastle, I believe, as well. So that's a nice little number there. Okay. Now strikers. I want to get a substitute striker, and I thought Rodrigo would be a nice little pickup. He's quite young and could be quite good for the future, and he's a decent all-round striker. Then I went to SC Braga and I thought of Adair. Now he's 25, I believe. Yes, 25, around 6'2", I think. 6'2" or 6'3", 6'2". Speed, strength, everything you need in something, and has that special something. We then got an inquiry about Julian Draxler. They wanted 21.5, so I would offer them around the 15 mark at 15.5 million. Okay, so we got a transfer offer for Nicolas Duche. Now we don't need him. He's 33 years old, so definitely not. And Crystal Palace, are offering 850,000, so I offer him 950,000. Okay, then they say no, 850, but we don't need him, so I accept it anyway. And that gives them more wages to play with, to be honest. And there we go. Final scout reports from Rodrigo and Eder, and also Schalke have accepted our offer. So he wants 60k for 4 years, so I'm going to give him 5, and I'm going to offer him 20. No, I'm not even going to offer him that. There we go. Offer him that. 5 years, 60,000. See what he says. And here we go. Scout reports on Rodrigo and Eder. Let's have a look at the stats. He has some okay potential stats, not many greens. You always want to see the full green. Let's go over to Eder, and there you go. There's the full green. That's what you want to see. So I'm going to inquire about him, and might as well inquire about Rodrigo as well. Okay, so the inquiry for Eder is 14 million. Now that's quite pricey, so I'm going to reduce that to, I think it was around 8.5, I think. There we go, 8.5 million. See if they accept that offer. And there we go, player sold. Duche's left the club, and they want 7 million for Rodrigo. That's quite cheap, so I offer them 5 million just to see if they will accept that. And there you go, contract offer accepted for Julian Draxler. Now I'm going to stall that because I want to see other potential left mids for my team. And then I remember I did not inquire about Marco Reus, which was a mistake on my behalf. So then I go and inquire about him because I think he'd be a better pickup than Julian Draxler. Okay, so skip on, see what we get. Here we go. Marco Reus inquiry. They want £42.5 million. Now that's very pricey, so I'm going to reduce that to around the 30 mark. See if they accept that offer. And then as for, there we go. Okay, now let's skip on. There we go. A transfer offer accepted for Eder. They've accepted the 8.5 million when they said they wanted 14 million. So I'm going to offer him 50 with 15% in 3 years. See if they accept the offer. And then unacceptable for Rodrigo, so I'm not going to bother with him. And there we go. Or can we get Rodrigo? There we go. Transfer offer for Alex. Now I'm not too fussed about Alex, to be honest, but I would want to get some money out of the transfer, so I offer him 5.7 million. Okay, player conversation. Yep, sure, Jallet. I'm going to go to the calendar and get rid of it much easier way without fiddling around with it all and skip ahead. Assistant manager, take care of it for me. Okay, let's get back in, see what we got. There we go. Okay, transfer offer acceptable, and West Brom don't believe he's worth that much. Okay, they wanted 32.5, so I'm going to offer them 32.5 as well. See what they come back with. I think they're going to accept it, obviously, because they've asked that amount. And, Adair declines the offer. Now, I'm going to offer him 20%, because that's just the glitch nowadays, and 60,000. 10,000 more than he wants, so she should accept that, definitely. Let's skip on, and do we get him? No. So I'm going to sim this match against Stuttgart. They have a decent little side, quite decent, quite a few good little young players, to be honest. And Suriga gets injured, which isn't good, and we drew 2-2 as well, which isn't great, to be honest. We should be beating them. And here we go, declined again. So I'm going to raise it to 60 again, 3 years, and squad rotation player. Give him what he wants. And as you can see, Borussia Dortmund have accepted the offer. So he wants 120,000. I'm going to offer him 5 years on that deal as well. And important first team player. And the injury. Sirigu's only injured for 7 days, so it isn't too bad. And there we go. Adair accepts the offer, and he is now a PSG player. He should be a great little substitute if Cavani or Ibrahimovic get injured. So that's a great little pickup in my opinion. Let's put him in the squad. So if you just scroll down, I'm going to get rid of Motta, I think. And there we come on, where is Adair? Adair, where are you? There you are. Got decent pace, 77 rated isn't too bad. So there we go, put Adair there, and lovely jubbly. 77 rated, decent pace, decent strength, overall a great player. And he's quite tall as well, at 6'2", and has 4-star skills, 4-star weak as well. But he is injury prone, which is a problem. Okay. So let's go over to the season again and do the same thing we did last time and skip the game. And there we go. And we lost 2-0 to Malaga, which isn't great to be honest, but hey ho. And Marco Reus declined it. And he wants... Oh, there we go. We haven't got enough transfer wages because we've signed Adair as well. So I'm going to increase that to 90 to 10, which is a pretty unstable ratio to be honest. Okay, we're going to offer him 100 days for 5 years and crucial first team player and see what he comes back with that. He should accept that offer to be honest. And transfer offer for Alex again. Now, I don't mind selling him as I said before, so I'm going to offer them 4.7 million to Bordeaux, who is one of our rivals. There we go, league objective, press conference, doesn't matter to be honest. And Bordeaux, they do not believe he's worth that much. And player conversation, Alex wants to play, but he don't think so, mate, don't think so, not in the cup. And as you can see, can we get Reus before? And yes, we do. We get Marco Reus just before the Community Shield, essentially, the League Cup. And there we go. We've signed Marco Reus for £32.5 million, which isn't bad in these days, to be honest. He would, in real life, he would go for around about, don't know, about 50 million marks. So it's not a bad pickup, to be honest, at that price. So we're going to get rid of Menez, who's on the bench. Not a big fan of his, and bring on Reus at first team. And there we go. So Marco Reus is now a PSG player, and he's already a complete midfielder as well, which is great. Now, as you can see, we got a cup game against Bordeaux, but that you won't see that until the next episode, which will be probably the same today, because I'm on a roll. So if you did like this video, leave a like, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Cheers, guys.